Hi everybody, welcome very much to the Silver League playoffs. It's the round of 8 single elimination bracket. We are on a best of 5 and this is game 2. And we are here today witnessing Myriad leading the series 1-0, playing in the color red as the Knights Templar. In the color blue, trying to catch up and tie the series in the second game, it's Elyona playing as the Chinese. And we are playing in good old Dry Arabia. Elyona with the Chinese, perfect for the strategy of professional scouts. No Imperial Age, no Imperial Official, opening, no Village opening as well. Straight to the gold. Myriad playing in one of the most recent civilizations added in the DLC Knights of Cross and Roses. It's a Knights Templar, which don't need lumber camps to mine to gather wood, and they also gather food when they gather wood, and they already gather wood faster. Dark Age Barracks opener for Myriad, driving the speedrun forwards into the gold of Elyona. No Imperial Official means Elyona will not be able to collect taxes, so if he gets denied of gold, if he cannot mine gold, he cannot age up. 40 gold necessary, 30 gold necessary, 20 gold necessary. Okay, he's gonna be able to age up, but he's not going to be able to buy an Imperial Official, because even though they get cheaper in the Imperial Academy, it's still not enough. Wait, he bought an Imperial Official right now. Smart play from Elyona to make sure he can get the gold, and then he doesn't need to buy it later on. Now he can age up anyway. Barbican of the Sun to deny the tower rush from Myriad. 4 spearmen, 1 villager, a tower to deny the gold. And the Barbican of the Sun instead of Imperial Academy, that's also the flexibility awarded by buying that Imperial Official earlier on. That will deny the tower, fortunately. I think Chinese villagers build faster, and yes, Myriad cancels. He knows he's not a good play, but over there, it's the flexibility of the tower rush, because your enemy might be able to defend one angle, but the tower can always attack from other angles. That delays the play from Myriad, and also buys more idle time, or causes more idle time, because the villager will not go back home immediately, and the villager actually doesn't need to go back home. The villager can just gather wood here, and since the villager does not need a lumber camp, he doesn't need to go back home if there is no lumber camp. So he could just stay here, gathering some wood. Elyona going hammocks on the wood. He wants an archery range, perhaps a barracks of his own, to upgrade his archers, walls coming in to avoid any more shenanigans. And Myriad moves to the deer. Power move. Plus the extra food that comes from wood. Actually, only 1 villager on wood. Yeah, he's trying to age up now as fast as possible. On the other side, the Barbican. So that means no extra tax right now, because no Imperial Academy and no extra Imperial Officials. Also, Elyona had to sacrifice 1 villager to make that Imperial Official. He makes a second Imperial Official, so 2 villagers sacrificed. But the thing is, against Knight Templars, it's kind of okay, because when they age up, they do it on the town center, so it takes 1 minute. So that means you lose 3 villagers when you age up, and then when you get the Pilgrim technology, you lose half a villager. So when you get to the second and the first, it'll be 20 seconds, you lose an extra villager. And if you think about it, the Imperial Officials are technically better villagers or different, but they're still economical units. They still contribute heavily to the Chinese economy, so it's not really a loss, you know? Okay, Myriad was successful in denying the gold. Oh wait, he's going for another tower, because Myriad advanced to another gold, built his own tower, but he's not in range of the other tower. We need a supervision here right now. Myriad, Elyona is seeing this, right? Totally. Of course, the tower is there. He will supervise the archer. Does he have enough time to kill the villager? The villager is right there. The archer keeps shooting. We can see the villager. Age up now for Myriad. I think the villager went down now. The spearmen are on top of the villagers. The villager is going down. It gets killed by the archers of Elyona. Successful defense. Myriad was not able to keep his villagers safe and the tower up. Nice move from Elyona, actually moving to the next goal where the enemy tower cannot reach. instead of being forced to kill the tower. Yes, he invested 50 there and 100 there, but it's still, I think it's a, in terms of timing as well, in tempo, it's better than dealing directly with the tower. We have a pilgrim. 130 gold will be generating on the farthest sacred side. And I need some water, guys. Wait a sec. The wolf chasing that pilgrim. That's not do enough. Pilgrim will be safe. Elyona clicked professional scouts. He's looking for it. He wants that tech. Chevalier Confrère. So Myriad choose the Kingdom of France, giving 15% production speed bonus on military units and 5% gold discount. And the ability to produce Chevalier Confrère. Nice, that deer pack was really close to the base. Actually, it wasn't, but Elyona expanded his base with Barbican and Tower, so he can gather the deer, bring it back home. Myriad pushing through with more and more units, archers and chevalier. Elyona will need something to counter the archers. His own archers with supervision, maybe? Elyona killing the enemy tower that was dropped earlier. Imperial Academy, so that means Song Dynasty. So Elyona will be able to produce villagers in 15 seconds instead of 20 seconds. Does he have enough food for that? Aha, nice play from Myriad. But Elyona responds already with his own archers, killing the spearmen, perturbing the professional scouts, bringing his own scouts, now bringing deer back home. That's a lot of Chevalier, 9 already. Song Dynasty gets activated. Let's check the income per minute. Wheelbarrow coming in from Myriad is driving around with his Chevalier Confrère. Confrère. Correct me if I'm wrong in that pronunciation. Nice protection from Myriad. 2 stables, now 2 archery ranges, blacksmith already in play. Elyona only now getting +1 attack from the archers. The situation of professional scouting looks a bit rough for Elyona. It will be difficult to access that deer pack now because of all the chevalier and archers roaming around. That other deer pack is extremely far away. Second pilgrim already available for Myriad, so 260 gold right there on those 2 units. That's huge value. And this deer also now being defended, patrolled by Myriad, and only 2 carcasses left. I think Elyona might be running out of food soon. Especially he's now going Song Dynasty, almost 10 villagers ahead, but still a lot of mouths to feed when it comes to villagers and military. And no gold. He's now going to gold. He could go Castle Age soon, make some Nest of Bees, but he needs the gold. Imperial official supervising the archery range, making those archers in 6 seconds. 10 Zugnus, 6 archers, and 3 archers. That's not enough. Myriad has 10 more, 12 more, to be precise, military units. And it's now going to take +1 melee damage as well for the Chevalier. And the Chevalier deny the needed food for Elyona. He will get it once again. Barbican providing some cover. Not a lot of deer available there. That deer pack inaccessible. It's not looking good for Elyona. Elyona will run out of food soon. Even if he goes Castle Age, I think it will be difficult to profit from it. It's a nice engagement from Myriad, doing insane charge damage with the Chevalier into the Zugnu tower. helping out, dishing some damage. Zugunu come out of the village. Great build from Elyona. He gets in through the front, gets out through the back, making it almost impossible for the Chevalier to reach that group of Zugunu. Shooting in the town center. A lot of kills coming in from Elyona. But Myriad also killed 6 villagers. Is now very close. Still 5 villagers behind, but it was a 9 villager lead that transformed into 10 villager lead, and now it's 5. So it got reduced by half, which is really good. And Elyona is struggling. I mean, he's not struggling now, but only 2 berry bushes available and like 4 deer carcasses. He's making Spearman and Zugunu, which are cheap on food, and move forward with the board could be the salvation of Elyona. No scout for Myriad available to check that. Archers in the back line. Elyona also wants to go Castle Age, but Myriad is the one going, because he got 2 deer packs and he could totally move to the board over there. I think Myriad knows about his own board. Yeah, he knows. And Republic of Genoa means that pilgrims will generate more gold, 30% more gold, and Myriad will have access to the Genoa's crossbow, which is a stronger crossbow. But Elyona finally also able to edge up to the castle edge with astronomical clock tower, being rushed by 17 villagers that built faster, by the way, and I think Elyona really wants a nest of bees. Almost has necessary resources for it, but then now you will need to upgrade the spearmen and the archers. But wait, he has no front line. This could be very dangerous. Siege engineering for Myriad as well. Zugunu's on the back line. We can start shooting down the archers. Myriad runs away. He wants to get the upgrades and then engage. Myriad leading the series 1-0. Elyona wants to tie it right here, right now. He's upgrading the Zugunu. He's doing Zugunu only, but he does not have enough Zugunu to keep this rolling. Changing into Palace Guards, already upgraded. Zugunu on the backtrack being sniped by the archers, plus 2 range attack coming in from Myriad, still not in for Elyona. Oh, the Chevalier with the Castle Age upgrade looking amazing. The Spearman not doing a good job as a front line for Elyona. Archers on the back line, splitting the front line. Elyona now being chased away. The Zugunu being eaten alive by the Chevalier. That's a very, very nice engagement for Myriad. I think he gets one hand on the win here, even though he's 11 villagers behind. Although now with more food per minute and more gold per minute, with supervision maybe he can still come back up though. But the food is on the berries, and Myriad is now going for rams. Okay, it's cheaper for the Knights Templars as well. 150 wood instead of 200. And they get wood faster and more efficiently, so there's like a hidden discount in there. Myriad presses into the base of Elyona. Ram tries to kill the tower. I think the Ram will not be stopped. The Chevalier tanking the Lancers from Elyona. Archers picking up villagers and picking up the low HP Lancers. Another tower going down. Chevalier Confrère actually doing a great job on the front line. Defeating the Lancers, defeating the Men-at-Arms, but now on the Barbican it's a bit more complicated. No spring on the emplacement, that will do insane damage here. Elyona floating gold, 1,400 gold in the bank. No relics, just an insane amount of vills on gold. And taxes from the Chinese economy. Oh, Myriad is so ahead. 33 archers and 8 Chevalier versus 8 Zugunu, 3 crossbows, 2 Palace Guards, 1 Spearman, 1 Lancer and 1 Archer. And the village goes down. Luckily, Elyona doesn't have a lot of units, so he's not top-capped at the moment. Ram destroyed a house and now goes for a stable as well. That will perturb the production of Myriad. Of Elyona, sorry. And Myriad going for the boar. And GG gets called actually. Elyona knows he cannot keep up, and Myriad gets game number 2 out of this best of 5. He is on match point. Thank you for watching, use the links down below, and I see you on game number 3.